I still remember you trash talking Gambino. That's what I saw on Twitter.
What?
Currently, he is back on Billboard for Waking My Love.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Hey, you got me.
That project dropped in 2016.
Impressive.
And he's back on. He is out that level, my guy. Just wait till he drops. I want you to see. I want you to see.
I want him to drop.
Join the bandwagon. The song you're hearing right now is by Morgan Gold. It dropped a little bit ago, but this is one of the singles for an upcoming project. Midas, I'm assuming. She basically made me guess the name. Really, I think I'm leaning on Midas. I think she confirmed it. The first single for that drops on May 6th.
Word.
Stay tuned to
Morgan.
her. Chicago artist. She's absolutely amazing. Yeah, man. Stop moving since the start. How you guys doing? I'm Sam Sarfo.
Adam Dash.
And welcome to the Soundcentric podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any music requests, independent artists, even producers too, if you want to promote your beats and stuff like that, let us know. Hit the link in our bio and, send us your information and we'll get to work.
Yeah, send it in.
Yes, sir. Now let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
How have you been, my guy?
I've been good. I had a very successful weekend for my music endeavors.
Explain.
All my different parts. Well, last week we discussed this in the last podcast, but I got to go to that help work that concert, the Taylor Bennett concert, where I got to meet him again, which was a very sick experience. Then one of our TikToks, or two of them, were very successful.
Yeah.
So that was awesome to see.
Good moves.
Then what? Oh, I found out what I'm doing this summer.
Oh, shit. For real?
I got an internship, so I'll be working for Live Nation.
Yes, sir.
So that's awesome.
That's a big company.
So I'm really excited about that. Then I also...
Damn, Adam, congrats, man.
Thank you. And I got to perform this weekend.
Yeah.
That was a really cool experience. That kid in my fraternity is a drummer in the music school, and he put a band together, and they were doing a bunch of covers. So they asked me at first to do 2 covers of Mac Miller Dang, my favorite songs ever. So I was prepared for that.
Yeah.
And Slide by Frank Ocean and Migos. That's hard because Offset raps really fast on the track.
Yep.
And I didn't know the words, and he's like, it's and then I asked him, I'm like, yo, I had this song that's unreleased that I think would sound so cool with a band. And I played them it, and this shit made me want to learn an instrument.
They knew it immediately?
They heard the beat for 2 minutes, and they're just fucking around with the guitar, and they figured it out, and it was just the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, man. That's why I give kudos to multi-instrumental artists and those who actually understand music theory. It's just different compared to hopping in the studio being like, hey, we're rapping all day. You know that I slay. You know that I'm swinging that cane. Oh, yeah, wrap that up. That's heat. Yeah.
And it was really interesting seeing how, everyone geeks out about different things in music and have things. For me, for example, on the J. Cole on Be a Track, just hearing his flow and the up and the and the is, the and the it. That's what gets me going. But for watching these guys geek out over, they're like, yo, that's a G chord. And they're like, yo, I didn't know you were putting your pinky on that chord. And it's just really, it was cool. He's seeing them geek out over music theory.
Yeah.
Versus how I'm geeking out over assonance and syllables and stuff like that.
So how did this come about? This was for your fraternity?
Yeah. So
you perform in front of your fraternity?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, and I think a lot of kids, they knew I made music, but I think after they're like, oh, you're that was impressive.
Yeah.
I've always watched so many YouTube videos of artists performing and made my family watch that stuff. And I kind of feel like I always knew what I would do once I got the opportunity to be on stage. And it was awesome just hearing them play my own song.
It was awesome. I even got some receipts. I got some receipts.
Oh, you got the video. I'm feeling good. I'm hella great. I'm giving out no fucks this year. Let's celebrate.
I wish y'all could see the video too. I mean, it's on Twitter, so if y'all want to tune in and see it. But this guy's rocking the stage, has a whole band behind him.
Like a Pokemon.
Congrats, man. That was heat.
Thank you.
Mac would be proud.
Yeah, the Dang was so much fun performing that.
Yeah.
And it's just such a fucking amazing song.
Did you hear about the news about the person who...
Yeah.
The drug
11 years seemed like... I don't know how it works with those crimes. But I feel like it seemed kind of small, but yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, basically whoever it was, the drug dealer who would have laced the drugs that Mac could have took, was found guilty, and he nearly 11 years, so he's out. Also, rest in peace to DJ K-Slay, New York, legend in the hip hop mixtape scene. Love that guy. All the stuff he did with Aftermath, G Unit, Shady. Tune into some of his stuff. It's incredible. Yeah. Yep.
Released over 500 mixtapes and
500?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Man, put work in.
That's insane. But yeah, so for me at least, my phone broke, which is a massive L. Literally, I was listening to like a podcast. I was making my bed. My phone fell on top and hit the metal frame of my
No.
bed. I look at it and it's glitching. It's
Yeah.
like glitching. It's on and off. And
No case?
I have a case. I have a case. I have a case, and I have a glass screen protector. So I have no clue what happened. I looked at it. I didn't see any crazy cracks, and then it just died. And then I try to turn it on, and it can still like function. I can feel the like when you touch the home key, it pushes. Well, I have an 8, so if I push the home key, the vibration still hits. It's just that nothing's showing up on the screen.
Yeah.
So massive L. I went to the parking garage, and my QR code is on my phone. I didn't realize it until I got in, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I couldn't get my car out of the garage because I couldn't scan it out.
So
I didn't have my iPad because why would I scan a QR code on my iPad? Just shove it out my car window and shove it in front of the machine. So I just walked here, hustled for the podcast. So apart from a crazy day today,
things we do for the grind.
Exactly, for the grind. But what's your playlist title and lead segment, Mr. Performer?
I'm gonna go with. I go with the song name is the playlist name. It was Celebration by Kanye. This was a successful weekend, and definitely made me care less about these finals I have going on. I'm like, I can't focus on this operational management final I got tomorrow.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your playlist title and name?
For me, FML is gonna be the playlist title. I forget the song. I'm so disappointed. It was on my phone. Literally,
Fuck my life
it's
up.
a song on the Weekend's After Hours.
Might as well just go with FML by the Weekend.
I'm scared to leave again.
I'm not gonna be able to help you with this one.
That's what it sounds like. I forget the name of the song, but that would be my song.
You should just go with FML by the Weekend and Kanye.
That is true.
Fuck my life up.
I love that song.
We got some of the best news ever.
Oh my goodness.
I was kind of capping, acting like I wasn't that excited for this album.
Yeah.
Then I was at the gym, and my heart rate picked the fuck up. Kendrick Lamar, Duckworth, Kung Fu Kenny, the GOAT, the Messiah. It's like Jesus resurrecting.
Yeah.
He is back May 3rd. What's it called? Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper. How are you feeling?
I was honestly the same way because it dropped, and I was like obviously excited, but I was like, oh yeah, you dropped, like as if I deserved it. And like I spent the whole 30 minutes just looking at Kendrick stuff, Kendrick tweets, Kendrick music. So I was real excited about that. And the title, man,
it's cool.
I love it. And if you know Bob Marley has a famous band he always performs with, the Wailers, and they're known as Bob Marley and the Wailers. Also famous rock bands go by Blah Blah and the Blahs.
Yeah.
So I really love how Kendrick is always so conceptual all the time and always puts in something that's so always refreshing and new. And with this, I think he's going to go towards like a leader or mentorship kind of role. He is Mr. Morale. That's the type of alter ego he's going to take. Previously, it was Kung Fu Kenny. And before on To Pimp a Butterfly, it was Lucy, the whole Lucy character.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be Mr. Morale on this one. And the Big Steppers are the people he's helping up from Compton. So like, what's his face? Baby Keem and like all these big steppers.
He's not from Compton, but I do know what you mean.
He's not from Compton?
He's from Vegas.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes. I heard him say a verse about it, maybe. But okay, close enough.
I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I personally I like Baby Keem. I wouldn't I don't need multiple features if that's what's happening. Like, I don't even need one feature.
Yeah.
Because we already got 2 on the Baby Keem album with Kendrick on it. I like that concept.
So you don't think Baby Keem will be on this project?
No, I think he could be. I'm saying I don't need him to be. But this is gonna be so sick. I think the title's awesome. I love how everyone's already making their like dissertation about like what it's gonna be, and because we all have such high expectations that it's gonna be this really masterful thing you have to break down, which it probably will be. Do you want it to be like that rock album that they kept saying it was gonna be?
Honestly, it doesn't matter because I know whatever Kendrick puts out is going to be incredible, and just from the title alone, I know this is going to be amazing. I even saw hints. If you go to his website, it's like PG Lang.
Yeah.
If you do pglang.heart.
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Yeah.
So it's Heart Part 5. I was saying this, I think last episode, I'm like, that's what he needs to do to get everyone like really excited. And we haven't heard this man in 5 years, basically, on his own song. And that's how you get people going. Come at the industry.
That, and I'm excited about the single he's going to drop because I hope he's going to drop a single.
Yeah.
Like, that's important, Before it was Humble. And
DNA.
Yeah.
Those are good songs. And in sad news, because of this, I sent this to you, but JID tweeted, now I got to retire. Because he said at Coachella, next week I'm announcing my album date. And I'm guessing it was that date. And he's like, fuck, now I have to like...
I feel bad. I even saw Dreamville on Insta. They posted a picture of Jid. And we'll talk about Coachella a little bit later. And it's just him, like, and he had an incredible performance. And they're like, yeah, he's coming soon. And like right after that, I guess Jid didn't see it, but he put out like, oh, Jid is retired. And I just feel bad because he's been preparing so long for this album.
I think you just gotta drop it. And like, I think music goes so fast nowadays. I don't think it's gonna make a difference if he does it a month after Kendrick.
Yeah,
but it's been so long since he released his last album. He must be listening to his album or making more music and keep thinking like, fuck, this is better than what's on my album. And at some point, he's just going to scrap the album and be like, I've made so much music since these songs.
I get what you're saying. I just feel bad because if he should have dropped it, like again, he should have dropped it earlier because this guy Adam has like all the leaks on his computer.
They're just on YouTube. He like, performed them himself, and he's just, they're so good, and I really want him to drop.
That's what I'm saying. So you might as well drop. So now it's this problem we're going to drop with Kendrick, and obviously Jid is in that space where his next step is a big freaking step.
Yeah,
this is going to really determine if he's going to break through, because everyone has high expectations for Jid. Everyone knows Jid is that dude, and Jid could possibly be the dude to take over from Cole, you know? So him having Kendrick to take all the spotlight from him, that's a major L.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, you know Jid's my second favorite, but it's really hard. We just saw Vince Staples sold only 15K. So
it was only 15?
Wasn't it? Or it was something really low.
Oh, I'm telling you. All the rappers, man.
Well, Vince Staples sold, I mean... Denzel's the one who sold 15. And so I'm not going into this thinking Jid's is so crazy. I think it's more like the respect thing of people being like, oh, like he actually is next. And sometimes that respect doesn't equal sales numbers, but I think it doesn't matter too much.
So you don't think Jid will sell over 100 or at least 100? I think he can. And that's only because of all the features he's been doing. Showing up on Doja Cat to Imagine Dragons to this and that. So he's getting some noise.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, maybe it depends album rollout and maybe he drops another single since Surround Sound, which... so long ago.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was a long time ago.
And maybe he has crazy features on this. I really don't know what to expect. But I'm excited for Jid. Yeah. We saw Drew Kelly said he's going to postpone his album just because he's ready for the inspiration that Kendrick Lamar is about to bring.
And I respect that. I mean, that's how I know that Drew's a real artist. That's why I know he really cares about the craft. And this reminds me of a debate that came about on Twitter I saw. It came from Beautiful Takes. And it was basically that nowadays, a good album is essentially, let's say if you had 14 tracks and you liked 5 or 6 tracks off that project. To people, that's a good album. That's the standard we're at now. And Kendrick's been gone for a long time, and this standard has been set since he's left for Damn. And I just
feel that.
You know?
Yeah, it's been a while where an album's like really, really stuck with me.
Yeah.
The Dreamville one has honestly been doing a good job. Even though people don't love it, I really like the Dreamville one.
Yeah.
And then Marlon Craft, he's sticking it in there. He's like, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, Marlon, again, we always give him his kudos. He's a New York rapper, of course, and he's dropping around the same time as Kendrick as well.
Yeah, similar to like when Mac Miller had to go up against J. Cole and Kanye West. Yeah. And did pretty well with watching movies with the sound off.
Yeah, and also with swimming, he dropped the same day as Travis, right?
Yeah.
Big Kahunas, love that guy. Man, I miss you, Mac, man. But what features and producers do you want from Kendrick on this project, and what do you expect from? What do you want? What you want?
I need more Mad Lib in Kendrick because Duckworth and Fear are like two of my favorite on that album. I think he sounds so good over those beats.
Mad Lib did Fear.
Yeah, I think he did Fear.
But no, Duckworth was by I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Come on, Sam. It wasn't Mad Lib. It was the guy who has the Zion projects. Amazing producer. I'm such a clown for that. I know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm so heated right now.
I think if he's going for like a California sound, like I think DJ Mustard makes incredible ass beats, and people slide on those. Who are you thinking specifically?
Producer wise?
Yeah.
Honestly, Dr. Dre. I wish he would go back to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre was involved in Good Kid, Mad City.
Sorry, Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder, yes. Oh my God, yeah.
I want Ninth Wonder.
Zion tapes. He's famous for his Zion tapes. Incredible. Nor Ninth Wonder, but again, Dr. Dre was with him on Good Kid, Mad City, and he helped him curate. Yeah. And if you notice, every time Dr. Dre's with someone, he curates like this cinematic masterpiece, and his sounds would fit Kendrick so much. But I don't know where Kendrick's gonna go from here.
Pharrell will be cool. Maybe J. Cole returns with some production.
Maybe a freaking feature, please. Give me the album.
I feel like there could be a feature on it. I feel like you wait 5 years, give the people what they want. Cole, Drake, Kenny, one song.
I don't think Kendrick and Drake will ever collab
Nah.
again, especially with their sub disses or whatever.
Yeah, Drake low-key has washed both Cole and Kendrick.
Yeah, and here's it's not even a hot take. I think people forget. Whatever, Drake is the biggest artist, right?
Yeah.
He's really not. Kendrick is bigger than him. Yes or no?
See how to phrase this. Kendrick can capture attention better than him, but
Drake,
sales.
You already lost. You already lost. Now, everyone forgets this. Kendrick and Drake don't drop frequently, right?
Yeah.
At the same time. They did in 2015. To Pimp a Butterfly, and if you're reading this, it's too late, but we won't count that because that was a mixtape, whatever. They dropped at the same time in 2017. Damn and More Life. We remember this, right?
Wait, you switched it up. That if you're reading this too late, it's an album. More Life's the playlist.
But if you're reading this too late, it's a mixtape. It's not an actual album.
Yeah.
Because of the whole Young Money situation. So that's why I don't count it.
But More Life is literally a playlist.
More Life is a playlist, quote unquote. That's what you call it. But it's still an album, right? Now, they dropped in 2017, right? And you said Drake is a bigger artist, right? Who sold more? First week. We all forget. Kendrick outsold Drake. He had 603,000 sales, while Drake had 500 and something.
Kendrick is more like mysterious, so when he does pop around, it's like so much more exciting.
Mysterious or not, he sold more than Drake.
He sold first week albums, but like Drake has substantially more hits than him.
Okay. Let's keep going with that route. That year, who had the most hits? Kendrick.
Yeah,
Humble, DNA,
for 1 year.
Loyalty, Love.
For 1 year. But
so
like, Drake
he essentially caught up to Drake. He beat Drake. He caught up that race to Drake.
So maybe he could be bigger if he dropped as much.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So in reality, people just forget because he didn't drop. But Kendrick is better than...
I'm honestly,
not better, but bigger than Drake.
I'm always confused. Not confused. I'm surprised that Kendrick is as commercially successful as he is because I think his rapping style can be very hard to comprehend if you're not like a really big hip hop fan.
Yeah.
Because he raps in a very weird way. And J. Cole and Drake rap in very understandable ways. But Kendrick's really good at like just making choruses and like hype message. But, like his lyrics sometimes like don't make sense on just listening to it until you like go in Genius and like, oh my God, that's what he meant. Yeah,
and I think that's what happens when you start out with Good Kid, Mad City. When you have Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, when you have Poetic Justice, when you have Mad City, bro, it's not even close. And although those are hit songs, those are incredible lyrical songwriting performance.
It's like crazy that song like Swimming Pools where he has like a concept where like it's like a brain talking to him like, okay, now listen to my mind and not open me, Kendrick.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy that that's like in like a popular song.
Yeah.
And it's awesome that it is.
Yeah.
But it's cool that he's able to like, I think he's like the only person that's able to be experimental. That like, it works every single time.
Yeah.
And somehow like all the masses, you have like 13-year-old girls like singing Humble.
Yeah.
And he's talking about real shit on Humble.
Yeah. That's the J. Cole I miss. The Power Trip J. Cole. The No Role Models J. Cole. The GOMD J. Cole. Like really great songs that are hits, but writing-wise, they are incredible. I like all the rapping stuff he's on now, but it got to the point where it's just a little bit too much rapping, and I want some incredible songs.
I think...
Think about it.
The difference between those songs that you just named and the Kendrick songs is like Swimming Pools is about like alcoholism. No Role Models is just about fucking girls in LA. Like
I still put them in the same category in the sense that it's really big hit songs, and they're great songs, but it's also great songwriting.
Yeah.
Compared to like A Pride is the Devil, which is clearly just... you can hear the beat and you know that's some type of mainstream hit.
Yeah, I know you mean. But those songs like GOMD and... Well, GOMD's, I wouldn't... You would consider that a hit?
Okay, I take it back a little bit.
But Power Trip also, like, I don't know, there's no, like, deep material, like, deep shit.
Come on! You must not got no heart.
It's an amazing-ass song, and Miguel fucking kills it.
Yeah.
But, like, that's not, like... What makes Kendrick so much different than everyone else is his ability to talk about real shit and make it into a hit song.
Yeah.
Where a song like All Right is incredible, but it's also talking about racism and, like, really delving deep into it.
Man, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
And I hopefully this rollout is crazy. And it's not just Kendrick, y'all. I mean...
It's everyone.
I mean, just in order. We're getting... This is going to drop next week, so this will be past the Pusha T day, but we're getting Pusha T Almost Dry.
Yeah.
422. Right after, we're getting Black Star. Mos Def Kweli, No Fear of Time on 5-3. Next, Jack Harlow, Come Home, The Kids Miss You. To Kendrick. That is ridiculous.
And then this summer, we're getting... J.I.D. hopefully, Freddie Gibbs, hopefully...
I feel so bad for Jid, bro.
Hopefully Smino. I think a Logic album's going to come out now.
Yep.
Because he's about to drop 2 singles this week. Chance the Rapper in the fall.
Yep.
Boogie is starting his rollout. This I think it's gonna be the best year in hip hop
It is.
history.
Throw Donald Glover, throw Freddie with SSS. Young Thug just announced he's dropping.
Oh, Young Thug, yeah.
Potential ASAP Rocky. He's been doing a lot of features, so maybe he'll be active. Cypher about the whole scandal thing. You heard about that? He cheated on Rihanna, but he did not.
He did not, right?
Yeah, he did not. They're just it was.
Phew. I'm like hoping for his happiness. Like, what a couple.
That
baby's gonna be beautiful.
And then Tay Keith, I saw he sent a text message to Mike Dean. He's also dropping a project. So remember how Metro Boomin did that? I forget the name of the album, but it's the dude jumping from the air and it's exploding.
Yeah.
So basically that type of project. So there's a lot of stuff dropping. Jack Harlow too. There was a leak.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you heard.
Drake, yes, he rapped his ass off for 2 minutes, which is, I like when Drake does that.
I miss this Drake. Drake, where are you at? Stop all this left foot, right foot slide.
He's never going to do it, but I've wanted him to show everyone that he is one of the best rappers ever, not just best song creators. And also, it's just funny because like Jack Harlow is white Drake.
Yeah,
like
essentially.
Like he literally is like it's his hero. Like that's the music he makes.
Yeah,
and it's funny to see Drake like bar him out on the song.
And
coming at Pusha again. Let's chill with that.
Yeah, I'm really happy because I know previously there was videos of them together on vacation.
Yeah,
and I loved it because they basically helped promote this one guy who was at this island, and he's a great singer. They give him a platform. They shine a light on him, and finally they have a collab, and it's heat. If you haven't heard it, it is called "Have a Turn," and of course Drake has some Pusha T diss lines in there, some sneak disses. So I'm interested how that will be. Yeah. Will Pusha slip in some stuff for Drake? I don't know, but he seems like in a good place. He's talked about fatherhood and he's over it. So we'll see. A little bit petty from Drake.
And then there's a picture of Drake and Taylor Swift. That was funny.
Oh yeah, that got me hype. My girl Mara sent me that, and I saw. I'm like, yo, why don't these two have a song together? I'm not gonna cap. If these two had a song together, I feel like it'd be one of the best songs of this generation. Go
listen to Bad Blood if you want to.
Man, don't sleep on Taylor Swift. She's hating on for no reason.
Hating on her. She's like, not like I don't need her song with her and Drake.
I feel like it'd be heat.
Bro, you're saying you want rapping Drake and you don't want the dancing Drake?
Well, I love dancing Drake. More Life is one of my favorite Drake projects because I love that Afro beats and you know what I mean. So I love sing-songy Drake. Also, you remember last week Adam was like, "First Class is trash, whatnot." Listen to this, y'all, and this blew my mind.
It's because of TikTok.
First Class is now the #1 song on the Billboard 100.
I mean, congrats to Jack Harlow. That's awesome.
I don't think people really comprehend how ridiculous that is. He literally just started. What's Poppin' wasn't #1, right? It was like top 5?
I don't know. I honestly forget. It might have gone to
No, this was his first. So this was his first. But it's just crazy that out of all the songs he's had or made, all the songs out there in the pool,
and it was
this was the song that blew up. And this honestly got a lot of backlash. I mean, it was on my phone. My phone broke, so I can't even really say it word for word. But basically, people were talking about bringing up the whole he's overrated. He is mediocre. He has a little bit of maybe that like kind of similar to the disses on Eminem. You might have the white privilege to put you at #1 spot, and there's so many better songs out there. He's just a smooth guy, so girls put that shit at #1. Macy's been getting a lot of backlash since this news came out.
I mean, it's always true that like, well, if I'm black, I guess I would have sold half. Like, that's 100% true, especially about
boy
this song.
The GOAT.
This song, he's not overrated, but I think this is one of my least favorite songs he's made.
Let's go crazy, bro. It is a vibe.
Maybe I'm overreacting just because.
Maybe you're just not a G. I don't know.
The chorus just like, and the chorus is like good, and the verses just aren't for me. I'm happy that he got #1. That's so sick for him, but I don't think this was the song. There's other songs I would rather have him gone to make him blow up.
I'm not gonna lie though. Apart from Kendrick, I'm actually really excited to hear this Jack Harlow album. How he's grown, and I just really love the dude. I really love the dude, and I love his music. Everything is a slapper.
I mean, he's like not similar to M in this way because they're different personalities, but they have such specific personalities, which I always think helps with starting up. That M was like this wild, like crazy guy to do anything, and Jack Harlow's just like this funny ass, like charismatic dude. And people love that.
You remember how he was I forget what event it was, but it was with Sweetie, and he's like, I ain't shaking, I ain't shaking. There was a picture that came out, and it was him and Sweetie, and I think they have a collab coming.
That's hilarious.
This dude is crazy. Shout out to Jack. I am happy that he got his first #1, but of course it's like really that song. That's pretty crazy.
Right, #1. Good.
Yeah. Also, Lil Baby too has.
I think it's also all TikTok. Like he's.
You think?
Yeah, I think that song's like so popular on TikTok.
I'm scrolling through TikTok, bro.
It's the same reason that that song by Russ popped off the other week.
So crazy. TikTok is actually crazy, dude.
Yeah.
What the hell? The fact that has that much power, that's so ridiculous to me. But what I was saying earlier about Lil Baby, he has 100 entries, making him the youngest artist in history to achieve this.
It's
So
crazy.
again, that goes along his title of him, quote unquote, being the best up and coming rapper right
Yeah.
now. So I
100
mean,
in the top 100. That's crazy. I didn't even know he has like. Does he have
when you
songs?
roasted him before that he doesn't
Oh,
get no fans to his
no,
state. I'm
no.
just joking. I'm
But
joking.
like,
I'm
who
joking.
does
It's
he
a fact.
does he have songs like that? Like, does he have like after his top 20 songs like how he's 80 other songs after his top 20 songs that all made. It's probably because when his albums dropped, all the songs were in like the top 100, like the entire album.
There's a handful of songs like because basically what you're saying is I don't recall any type of Lil Baby song that was it like that song.
Yeah,
But
like there was no, there's definitely been a couple, but not 100.
Yeah.
I think it's because to connect to what I was saying last week or 2 weeks ago, like he does have fans and he does get these crazy streams when his albums drops. It's just about having dedicated fans that are willing to invest into you by buying merchandise and buying tickets to see you live. So I guess like when his album drops, all 20 songs just go in the top 100, which is why, right? That'd be like the only reason.
I guess I'm still gonna show him some love. I mean, I remember Drip Too Hard, Don't Stand Too Close, I'm gonna fuck around and drown off these waves. That was, come on, man.
That's like,
that was
that's
an
a
anthem.
fire song. I fuck with that one.
And I remember Yes Indeed dropped.
Gun was the best part of that song, but yeah.
Stop disrespecting my boy Lil Baby.
I'm kidding.
And Yes Indeed dropped. And he has a couple hits here and there. During the riots, what was the song called?
Turn.
My Turn. No, that's that project. What's the song called? When the riots happened.
No, I know you're talking about. I don't know off the top of my head.
Bigger the picture.
Big picture.
The bigger picture. So he has some hits here and there. And then pushing to Pusha T. Do you have the track list on you by any chance? Again, my phone is not alive. But what do you think of the cover art? I know you saw that.
I think it's really cool. At first, I didn't love all the single cover arts, and this like goes along with it. But I think it's sick.
Yeah, I like Daytona way more. Unfortunately, some of it leaked. I saw, and that's kind of unfortunate. And it's really annoying that people got a leak.
Yeah. I haven't listened to it yet, but the features we got Kanye, Jay Z, Pharrell. We already heard that one on Neck and Wrist. Cudi and Ye, and we'll talk about that in a second with what Cudi said. Don Toliver and Uzi. That's gonna be interesting. I'm guessing that's in the Pharrell section of the album. And then a song featuring No Malice and Labyrinth. That was in the teaser video that he released, which sounds amazing.
With the Joker inspiration standing there, in the green top.
But sadly, I mean, Kid Cudi and Kanye are just like two like high school kids with their drama. But Kid Cudi said, only doing this because Pusha's my boy. I do not fuck with Kanye West anymore. That's I'm never doing a song with him again.
As he should. Yeah. Honestly, like, again, Kanye, man, he meant a lot to me when I was younger. I'm pretty sure to everyone. Honestly, he's just that much of inspiration. But the antics he keeps pulling. Now he's quiet. Notice he's been quiet recently because he knows he's been a clown. Yeah. So he's back in the sunken place, really soaking it up.
But we also never know, like, probably more shit happens behind the scenes that you probably pissed Kid Cudi off with. Like, maybe he said something that wasn't on social media.
Yeah. And the fact that he tweeted out Kid Cudi's name out there and was disrespecting him and doing that, like, I don't blame Kid Cudi. And it's crazy because Kid Cudi has been there for Ye for all these years, since the beginning, essentially. Yeah. Also, Big Sean has been there all these years, and he rubbed Sean the wrong way.
He fucked up. He was roasting Talib Kweli for reading books.
And what did he say to which producer? He said he was copying my stuff?
No. I'm forgetting.
Even that's still disrespectful, man. Like,
awful.
who are you talking to in the documentary? Just Blaze in the documentary. You're talking about, oh yeah, Just Blaze is my guy, and I learned so much from him. It's crazy, man. So,
but this album looks like it's gonna be crazy. I'm really curious. Don Toliver and Uzi, scrape it off the top.
I saw some people questioning the track list already. Some people, I looked at the track list and they said, "Oof, this is probably gonna be underwhelming or not better than Daytona, just from the track list alone." I'm kind of scared a little bit because there's 2 Kanye tracks. And although What Would Meek Do was a good track on Daytona, I don't want to hear today's Kanye West rapping. Not that I'm mad at him, but I just feel like he's not that good as he used to be.
I feel like Kanye is a big Pusha T fan, so I feel like he won't do that to Push. Where I think he delivers for Push. I think the verses would be good.
You think?
I love What Would Meek Do. Whoop. Whoopie whoop.
It's funny, but
am I too complex for complex?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Say, cause a new debate.
It's just we'll see. We'll see how it is. But people were trashing it. People were honestly looking down on it automatically. Some revival type shit. Just making assumptions and assuming that wasn't going to be good. Especially Uzi and Don Toliver. Although it's interesting, I think it's dope.
I'm scared to see Uzi rap. I feel like Don Toliver will be on the chorus and probably kill the chorus.
I mean, it's going to be interesting. Future 2, a lot of noise for him. He's got something coming up.
Yeah, best rapper. GQ's the best rapper alive. I like Future. I'm slowly understanding like the music more. It's not the best rapper alive.
Do you not think he's top 10 of this generation?
No, he is.
Okay, for sure.
He's
Objectively.
debatably top 5 of the generation.
Okay, cool. So we're on the same page. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect like cultural impact.
Okay,
I'm saying he's not mine. He's also not the best rapper alive. Like,
okay. Do you think he's one of?
Like I just said, cultural impact. Yes. Like he's not.
Answer the question, sir.
He's not lyrically top. He's not. He ain't rapping like Drake, Cole, Kendrick.
Yeah, I used to feel the same way, but obviously you can't deny the cultural impact. You can't deny what he's done in his run with DS2 to, what was it, with Drake, What a Time to Be Alive, and all those good moments. And honestly, I'm getting a lot into the trap scene recently, so I'm excited to hear this future album. And again, with the argument I made before with the concept that albums, when they're good, it's only like a couple of tracks from the whole entire album. Yeah. When it comes to trap artists, that's the only time I apply that scenario. No, usually when it comes to trap artists, it's a long project. But as long as there's some slappers, hey, it's a good project to me. Yeah. I ain't complaining.
Like, why is it, though, with like that style of music? So I think it's like, I don't look at like the Griselda Lane music like that. Like, I expect the whole thing to be great, and if it's not, like I'm disappointed by it. So why do you think it is with trap that it...
And honestly, a lot of people might feel like, oh, are you saying that trap is on a lower standard? And I'm not saying that. It's just, I mean, come on, man. You're not saying anything.
Yeah, I guess because people aren't listening to it for its like lyrics. They're listening to it for the vibe. So there's at least 5 vibes in the album. Like, hey, it was a good album.
That's what happens when your song is 2 fucking minutes long and you're just blabbing about nothing and saying the chorus 10 times.
Yeah.
What am I going to grab from that? You know what I mean? Come on, let's be real. If you're not saying real stuff in your music, it's not going to last long. People get mad about that. I remember I get in debates with my friends all the time. Yeah. Oh, Sam, you're just dissing trap. You're just not hip, whatever. Bruh, all these Gunna and all this, they're great. It's great music. But is it going to last 10 years from now?
I don't think it has to be like real shit in the way like, oh, they're talking about politics and racism.
Not that, but...
Real shit can just be like, just finding a new creative way of saying the same shit you say, which is like what Pusha T does. Yeah. I was just reading a Rolling Stone article about it. That's like, he's been rapping about the same shit for 20 years, but somehow he's still finding new ways to like creatively go about rapping that.
As long as it's innovative, then that's all that matters, honestly.
But yeah, I'm excited for Push. I think he's gonna deliver.
Same.
And I saw a snippet of one of the Logic songs. It kind of look kind of dope. Like he reuses the same lines a lot, and I know. Yeah. I kind of like. I think I know him.
When did you realize that? When I found out, look, I felt some type of way.
Bobby Tarantino, I started noticing probably. Why? When did you start noticing?
I didn't notice until Young Sinatra 4 when. Yeah, Young Sinatra 4. And the last stuff he was repeating was from the Young Sinatra tapes. And on the No Pressure, he was repeating lines from the Under Pressure. I'm like, sometimes it's on purpose, and I get that. But a lot of times it just seems like you ain't got something to say. Also, his rhyme schemes.
Summer.
Yeah. But no Logic dissing today. Logic.
His production's fire.
I don't even care, but Logic is one of my favorite rappers of all time. I grew up with Logic, and I'm always going to follow Logic. I was watching him when he was freaking on University of Maryland campus, roaming around doing music videos.
Every day, get this money.
And I'm excited. And this is not no mainstream Logic. This is boom bap, vinyl days, sample production.
He's a good ass producer.
He is, and also shout out to Six. He is one of the best producers. Yeah, right now as we speak, but nobody notices because he's with Logic and doesn't want to give him credit.
Yeah, he does shit with Marlon too.
Yep, with Marlon, I saw that. I forgot what track it was. I think it was I saw the music video.
He's done a couple with him.
Yeah. Incredible producer, man.
Yeah, shout out Logic.
Yeah, and he also has a 2-song EP dropping this Friday. Already be out by the time this podcast comes out. And hopefully Vinyl Days comes soon. I'm excited, man, because I miss Logic.
Logic is the reason I love hip-hop. Yeah. Like I say it's J. Cole, it's Logic. Like I got into this Logic Under Pressure than the mixtapes. Yeah. And I was like, oh, what's this beat? Then I listened to J. Cole mixtapes. I'm like, oh, what's this beat? And that got me into the 90s scene.
Yeah, let's give Logic his flowers. Seriously, I want to give him his flowers for real because he has gotten through a lot of bullshit. From the media and stuff like that. Joe Budden calling him the worst rapper of all time, which was a stretch. Joe. Honestly, I'm picking Logic over Joe Budden. Joe Budden lyrically is insane, but like in terms of rapping and flow and everything else, I'm picking Logic. And Logic is nice with it when he wants to be.
He is nice with it.
Yeah. Also Snoop Dogg. I was So I was at the gym. I was listening to some All Eyes on Me. Pushing me through my workout. I finished. I'm like, let me listen to some Chronic. I haven't heard Chronic in a long time. It wasn't there. What the heck?
Oh, shit, yeah, he took it all down.
Okay, so I'm going to listen to some, I want some West Coast vibes. I'm going to try some, Doggy Style. Yeah, not on there. Little did I know Snoop Dogg pulled out all of Death Row stuff because what did he say? I thought the payment structure was unfair. Bruh, welcome to the game. That's just how it is. Jay Z did the same thing. I'm gonna do it on Tidal, and what? Look at it now. He's back on streaming. Bunch of people have done it. Kanye did it. Where's Donda 2 now, bruh? Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's not helping any of the artists that were on death row by doing this.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, if they're making their own streaming platform, I ain't buying it.
Yeah.
I'll just illegally download Doggy Style.
What is he gonna? Is he gonna make what is he? Is he gonna make his own service or something and put it out?
I guess. I don't know what he's doing.
That had me upset, man. I also saw too. So 50 Cent took shots at Jay Z. So basically, the background story. Have you heard this?
Maybe.
Okay, so basically, what I assumed was correct. 50 originally wasn't on the Super Bowl performance, but M told Jay and the others that if 50 isn't on it, I don't want to perform. That's just how loyal he is to Jay Z.
Shout to M.
And if you don't, shout to M. What a goat. Come on, man. That's my goat, baby. You know what it is. But basically, 50 and Jay Z have a history of having beef. So when 50 Cent was coming up during his mixtape days, he took a shot at Jay Z. Basically, made a whole song about taking shots at rappers. A whole list of them.
What's it called? How to Murder a Rapper or something.
Something like that. Yeah. Murder.
It's something like that.
And basically, Jay Z replied back in a diss, and basically just said, "What did he say? I'm trying to make it like what that was a 50 Cent. I forgot the whole line. I'm gonna butcher the line, but
the song was called "How to Rob," not "How to Murder."
Yeah, How to Rob, and so because of that, that leaked out, and I guess 50 felt some type of way that it was almost a problem that he couldn't come in. It seemed like Jay Z was low-key trying to prevent him from coming in, and that caused a whole entire problem. But yeah,
I mean, 50's done this to himself, and I was watching a video that was about like how 50 Cent kind of destroyed New York rap. That he was just always beefing with people, and that caused New York to not have like a group that like came together. It's like hip hop's way better when people. Occasionally, it's fun when people are going against each other, but it's way better when there's like collectives of people who really fuck with each other from an area and like make dope ass music together.
Do you think he did?
I think he partly helped. Dude, he gets in so many fucking beefs. Like, so many.
Hey, man. He's
like, why couldn't him and Jay Z, like, just both shine at the same time in New York? And Ja Rule. Like the rest of them.
Come on, man. Ja Rule. Let's not. I'm just joking. Shout out to Ja.
That was just like part of the video, like their point and like the locks and I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's what you said. It's true. That's one thing that's notorious about 50 and basically New York rapping, quote unquote, post 50 has been missing until what can you say? Like Joey?
Yeah, Joey coming back and then Pop Smoke recently.
Yeah, man. Hey, but I still get 50 still the GOAT to me. And then also, this is probably cap, but Disaster is a freestyler, battle rapper and freestyler, known for his amazing battle. And he is an amazing battle rapper. Basically, he said Eminem has a response ready for the game, and he heard it, I guess, and he said it was incredible. So I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean, M's also just like a GOAT, so I feel like if any battle rapper heard this, he's just gonna be like, "Oh, it's good." Like it could be like not that good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have any independent artists at all that dropped this week? Apart from Redville, if you want to talk about him?
Oh, yeah, I'll talk about that. I was going to talk about him more next week just so I can listen to the album more. But it's Wednesday, April 20th. Dropped today. Redville, fully produced by himself. I think he's 17, 18, 16. This kid is so young, and I played you a couple tracks. This shit's good.
It's crazy. Like Adam said, he played me a couple of tracks, and it sounded amazing. For someone that young, that's ridiculous. I'd honestly want to know, how do you clear these samples? Yeah. I assume there has to be from some free database, but the samples are crazy. And he produced all of this, you said?
Produced all of it.
Jeez, go check him out. Red Veil. What's the name of the project again?
Fuck, let me see.
I still need to listen to it. Adam has already heard a good portion of it, but man,
I got
seriously talented artist. Any crazy features?
No, there's no one like very notable. They're all independent artists.
I respect that. I love that.
And they did a great job. I'm trying to find the name of this.
And I love the cover too.
Oh, it's called Learn to Swim. It's a painted cover. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's honestly span this video to Redville because I want you to come on the podcast and explain how you cleared.
Yeah, bro. We need to know what you know because I heard those samples and I said, bro, those are some pricey samples.
And one of them I know, Kenny Beats used one of the samples on his song with Reggie, Ain't Gonna Stop Me, which was my favorite song last year.
Yeah.
So I recognized it right away, like the ooh.
Reggie. Who's Reggie?
You know, that's my boy with Me Now.
Yep.
The pain won't stop me. Yep. The rain won't. But I'm really interested. I'm always interested in the business side of like, how the fuck did you do? Because I do it probably legally. No one's catching me.
I mean, you put it on wax, so now
yeah. They're gonna play this back in court.
Bas also dropped too. Really excited to hear from Bas. I have a hot take on this a little bit.
All right, do your hot take.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Now, this was good. It was really good. I miss Bas. He is incredible. One of the most underrated talents we have right now in rap. When it comes to actual songwriting and melodic performances, he's one of the best. But for me, this was really underwhelming in terms of the content, what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Do you have the track list of the songs?
Um,
Where did the chorus go with the song of Gunna?
Gotta admire her.
Yeah, come on,
I'm gonna
bro.
dun, dun, dun,
Come
dun,
on,
dun.
bro. Like,
Oh yeah, it's a
I'm
basic
gonna
song.
admire her.
I think,
Yeah,
it's a basic song, but Gunna slid on it.
man, Gunna always slides. That's an expectation. But I was kind of disappointed.
I know what you mean, but at the end of the day, he did. I feel like these are the songs he was talking about that he didn't want to put on the album.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been a little too mainstream, but he really thought they were good for the summer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give him that leeway with it. I really like the one with Ari Lennox. The others, I like that vibe. The J. Cole song's still good.
Yep. Honestly, that's probably my favorite track from here. That and the first track with Labyrinth. Is it who's on the first track?
Let me see one.
You're good, but it was the first and the third track I really loved. The Jackie when that first came out, that was honestly incredible. And like the I forget their name, but on Twitter, the guys who make the funny skits, they're on the music video for Jackie.
RCD World.
Yep, RC. Yeah. Yep. So that was hilarious, and that made me love it even more. The Jackie slaps, man. They all kill it.
You see this chat? I kind of like Lil TJ. I want to listen. I should listen more to him.
I don't really listen to him. I'm gonna be pretty frank.
No, I don't listen to him.
You like Sinatra? I'm gonna be frank with you, but I don't really listen to him. But he did. It was okay. I'm just not into like Lil Tecca, Lil TJ, all these like youngins. Yeah. Nah, I'm really not into. Swedish House Mafia also dropped Paradise again. Yeah. The Weeknd's, maybe. I forget the features. Can you look pull up the features? I'm telling Adam to keep pulling up this shit. I would have it on my phone.
But my friend was geeking out over the Weeknd's performance at Coachella. He said that the Swedish House Mafia was really cool with it.
Yeah, it's called Paradise again.
Yeah, Paradise again.
That's some crazy. I feel like Jid was maybe on there, but I feel like that's absolute cap.
Oh wait, did it already come out, this album?
Yep, it already came out. Really good project.
I feel like
in terms of that genre, one of the best projects to drop this year. No cap.
You 10 more.
But there were some rappers on there. I know The Weeknd.
This does not say This does not say who's featured. Let me look up track list.
Either way, man, you gotta listen to it.
Word, I'll give it a listen.
Give it a listen.
I have a lot of stuff that you told me I need to listen to. First, I did start with that French guy.
Stromae. Oh yeah, Coachella. I forgot to mention that too. Did you find it or no?
One song is The Weeknd. Okay. He's got an ASAP Rocky one. Ty Dolla $ign and 070 Shake. Her voice is so sick.
Yeah.
That's it for like hip-hop-ish.
Okay, features. So pretty decent features. It was pretty nice. Another big thing that happened was Coachella as well.
Yeah.
Man, sometime in my life, I'm gonna go to Coachella.
Yeah. It's a sick festival. I wish the performances, I wish they were up on YouTube. Hopefully someone like downloaded it.
Oh, you can get them, bro. Maybe not on YouTube, but you can find them.
Yeah. So I want to see JD's performance.
Reputable sources.
Yeah. When he did Stick, it was the video of him doing Stick is so crazy.
Jid, first off, everyone was talking about him. Everyone said he had the performance, and again, if you haven't seen that picture of him and the crowd behind him, so cool. Raging him on, that showed me he is going to be the one. Hopefully this project goes the way it needs to go. Billie Eilish also had one of the best performances too. You need to get on her wave, brother.
She did her voice like so soft singing.
I guess she was the youngest headliner of ever.
That's crazy. She's like our age.
Yep. Harry Styles was there too, did well. Isaiah Rashad also performed amazing to see him back.
I liked how he started his thing with all the press talking about his situation.
Yeah, and honestly, that must have been really tough for him, but it's good to see him. He's in good graces, that TD's still supporting him, Punch is still behind him, pushing him out there, and he's such a talented guy. I want to hear more from him, and this TD rollout is going to be crazy. Absol and J-Rock were spotted in the studio again. They're playing some songs, putting down the airways, so, hey, Mr. Dreamville, you better hold on. You better hold on tight. Megan Thee Stallion also performed as well.
That one song was sick.
It was hard.
It's hard.
Yep, she performed a new song. Yep, she performed a new song there, and like you said, it was hard. Brockhampton performed. Heard about them that they said that was their last performance ever. That will be, and they're gonna drop one more album, and that's it.
Which could be cap.
You think?
Like I think whenever every rapper I've ever heard say they're retired has released another album.
Are you a big fan of Brockhampton?
Was. Like during the Saturday.
Damn.
I don't know. Just like
he said was.
I said I don't know. I just like didn't love it. There was only certain songs I love.
Yeah.
I was listening to one for what you call it. But it's like I love huskies, but I feel like a wolf.
Yep.
I don't know. Were you a big fan of them?
I would be capping if I said I was. I do respect them and love them. I'm just not as familiar with their discography because I just haven't listened as much.
I was a fan of the Saturation series.
Saturation. That's all I know. Yeah. Yeah. Stromae, again, my guy was there. He had one hell of a performance. Phoebe Bridgers was there as well. Justin Bieber and Daniel Caesar was there, which he's also dropping a single on 422. Please do not lean. He is honestly,
I'm excited for that.
He's an incredible.
Because he got kind of not canceled. I don't. Was he saying things about black women?
Yeah. So basically, I guess what's her name? Yes, Jules or whatever. You know, Yes, Jules. Basically, she's like she's a white woman who's in the culture somehow, and she's very like, I don't know how to put it in words, but like people say she cultural appropriates essentially. Okay. And Daniel Caesar was defending her, and because of that, he's basically like, "What are you gonna do? Cancel me?" And the black community canceled his ass. No. So he's still incredible. He's still selling, but based on that, did have a huge impact on him. Along with that, Doja Cat had an incredible performance on Coachella, and I have big news for you, my friend. She might have an Alchemist song ready to go.
Really?
Alchemist is having a Q&A on Twitter. Someone asked, "Yo, Doja Cat, blah, 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 blah," you know? And he tweeted out, word for it. You can go on your phone and look it up now. He said, "People really think Doja Cat can't rap. Just wait till we put out what we have next."
I'm sure when she said that comment, like, I would love to work with the Alchemist, he probably hit her up right away. And was like, let's get the fucking work.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of backlash for Doja in the sense that, and this always stems with freaking, what's it called? Not the hot ones, with Noriega. Yeah. What's it called? What's the podcast called? Drink Champs. Always causing problems. That's where the Eminem news came from, Snoop Dogg too. Remy Ma was there, and all of she meant it with respect. She said she loves her music, but she does not categorize Doja as a rapper. And that argument blew up.
And she is a rapper. She's modern day Missy Elliott.
Yeah, and you know, rappers don't always have to rap all the time. They can sing. So because of that, people have been talking about it all over social media platforms. Wale came through, defended her, saying that she is a rapper indeed. I think she's a rapper, but yo, she gets on this Alchemist. Yeah. My goodness.
And I wonder like what type of Alchemist beat we're gonna get. It's not gonna be a dark like Boldy James beat, I hope.
I don't think so. I don't think she has that darkness in her. What was it? Betty selling drugs? Was it to his, what was it again? Oh, to a pregnant woman or something? Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about that. That's some crazy ass shit.
But get her on some like Action Bronson type beats because I like the beats he raps on.
Yeah, man, he's dropping too, dude. This summer, this summer might be one of the best summers in hip hop.
Let's just say now.
No, sorry, that's cap. Maybe that's cap, but one of the best.
2016, I think, was the year that people say was like really crazy.
Summer 16, yeah.
That was like, just like all like the Mine and Uzi singles. There's just so many good singles that year. Broccoli.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for what the future has to hold. But yo, that's all we have for today. If you tune in to the very end, thank you all for all the support. We truly appreciate it. We're seeing all the data going up, the statistics going up. I really appreciate it.
Get our numbers up.
Yep, independent artists, you know what to do. Send us your stuff, really. We want to put you up there. Yeah. Anything I'm missing?
Nah, hit our line.
Yep, hit our line. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
Peace.